Right, you're welcome to my channel once more. So today we're making a shoe flyer design. Yes. So let's go right ahead and bring the design. But first, let's delete this from gallery. Yeah. So this is the design that we'll be making. I sourced it on Pixelab. I sourced this image on Pixelab. So let's make the image our background. Yeah, so this is what we're doing. We'll change the color to white. The color will be white. So I'm thinking probably I will use another type of background entirely. Because there's this one I saw on Pinterest and I like it. So I saw this one, I don't know. Let's see how to turn out. If we can make use of it. Or if not, to change it. I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Let's keep this aside first. We might come back for it, but let's use this one. Let's use this. Just drag it, make it big, then take it to the back. Then you lock it. So what you do now is you bring two shapes. Obviously. Then you give it a stroke. You give it a stroke of let's say 5, 10, white. The stroke color will be white. But the color will pick it from the design. So let's pick the color from the design. Remember to click this thing. Easier. You just click here. Click on this plus icon. Click it. Then you also click here. Click here. So click it. Then you go right ahead and select the image. This is the image. Then you pick the color you want. Then you click OK. And there we have it. So we have something like this. Let's bring this to the front. So we have achieved this. Then we'll copy this. Don't worry, we'll still reduce the opacity, but that is not our main concern now. Then this color, we'll change it to the other one. Color. You still do the same process. You pick it, then you make it this way. And we have it. So what we'll do now is we're going to reduce the opacity for the both of them. Understand? So that you still have some of that dotted we can still see some of that shape. Yes. Then this one will also reduce the opacity, so we can still get some of that pattern there. Let's make it 85. I think it's okay like this. So let's lock it. I'll try and follow you up. Bring this to the front. So let's bring in this from gallery. Of course, it's not the same sandals. We'll crop this. This is the one we'll be using. If you want, you can choose to see. Let's see if we can use color filters to make it contrasting. But since it has a hand holding it, you have to be mindful of the contrast you use. But let's just leave it 5. It's not much you do this. I'm just trying to explore, check out something. So let's just leave it now. Let's lock it. Just to move with the speed of light front. Then for let's bring in that code that will be scanned. I think I have a barcode here, yes. So reduce this. Once you just have everything laid out, you have your process laid out, that is when you notice you start improving very well in your designs. So you would stroke will be black. So that's the stroke. Then you bring in, let's remove this for now. Let's bring in the text that says scan me. Make it big. Should be white. Color will be white. The background will be black. Then top. Let's reduce it. Reduce it. We'll reduce it. Let's reduce it and place it there. That's the scan me. Then we'll bring in the text. So J, right? This is not the original design, remember? So J. Then we give it a stylish font. If you don't have a stylish font, you can use one or you go and download. Let's use, there was a font I used yesterday that is lovely. So J, yes, this one is very, very lovely. I love this, it looks lovely. So J. Okay, you've seen what they did there. Let's bring in the black shape. Black shape. Make it black. But if you don't want it to be entirely black, there is this color I like to use. Yes, then you bring the hand to the front. Remember to always centralize your work so it look nice. So this look nice this way, right? Right. Let's see. I just want to make sure everything is centralized. Okay, let's leave it that way for now. Then bring this to the front. Bring this to the front. Then the surgery, bring it to the front. So it's gonna be like this. I still want this to be like this. Just a little bit more. Okay, and there we have it. We'll lock it so that it doesn't interfere with our work. Okay, so J is in the front now. Let's bring our design to the front. So yes, then this, which color are we going to give it? Let's give it, you can give it a contrasting color, or rather use a gradient. So let's pick, of course one color has to be dominating. So we'll pick it from, let's zoom this image, pick it from the design, okay. Then the other one that will just, it won't dominate that much, this, it will have that, you pick it from still this, let's zoom into this. It's gonna have something like ash, to be a little bit darker, this, right? Okay. Was it what I intended to do? Okay. Okay, so let's go back and still pick it. from our design. This called lighter version. Why is this doing this now? This. Okay, I missed something there. That was why I was having some issues, but sorted that out. Okay, let's zoom in. Zoom in. Please, if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe so you get notified when I put up content. Yes, how much time? 10 minutes. Okay. So we're done with this now. If you want, you can. Let's see if emboss. I used to make good use of emboss in the past. You can use the emboss and adjust it, lighten it, brighten it to whatever level you want. You can see, use the emboss features to the level you want it. So now let's bring in those two palm sandals there. Have something of this format. Right? The stroke will be stroke color. Let's make it ash. Let's see, edit. The stroke didn't come out well. 7. And now copy this. Copy this. Then what we'll do is go to texture here, click here, then you bring in some of the palm sandals that we have here. So we have something like this. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. Okay. Okay, this didn't work. Let's pick the image again. There's a way you pick it. It will let's see how it is now. I want it. Let's work with this. Let's see how this one turns out. Okay, I think I know what to do with this one. Crop it a bit like this. Or just a little bit. You have to get this very well. Sometimes it takes much time, but once you have done your work, you're good. Yeah, I think we've been able to achieve this. Then this other one, the same thing, texture. Sometimes the image you might be selecting might be giving you some issues. Okay, let's work with this. Then the text, copy our services. Make it big. Then you space this, but first increase the size. Well, let's leave it at 15. Then space it. Give it a good enough spacing. Then you take it up here. Our services. Then the next thing, still copy this. Then male slide, female slides, Birkenstocks, right? Male slides, female slides, and Birkenstocks. Don't know if I got it. But make sure when you're doing yours, you get all the details right. Birkenstocks, female, push, and yes. So the color, I think we're going to use that same gradient color. Yes, something like this. But if you don't want this font, you can change the font. I usually like using Montserrat, but let's see, we've been using Germanis for all this while. Let's see how Germanis looks like. Okay, this font I use here, it's not bad. Mostly I use okay, this font is not bad. I mostly use Montserrat, but I just want to try something else. So we'll give this a line spacing so it doesn't look too cluttered. 5. There are just some few more editing we can do. How long have we spent here? 60 minutes. Okay, we're almost done. Copy. Then you do what? Write the other details there. What is there? High quality materials, exquisite craftsmanship, right? High quality material, exquisite. What was that word? Exquisite what? Exquisite craftsmanship, then comfort and durability. Comfort and durability. Durability. To make this the spacing, I think we remove the spacing. What happened to you, young man? The color will be white. The color of our text will be white. So you have it this way. Then you notice that box that they put there, to indicate check mark. So we can also still work with that. Let's bring in a box shape. Reduce it, place it just now over here. The color will still be black or this fashion, but the stroke will be white. Stroke will be white. So I think we shift this a little bit here. Remember, most of the time when you're trying to replicate the work, it's most likely everything will be perfect. You understand? But make sure that most of what you're getting is good. So check mark. Let's just make use of this. Yeah. Make use of this. Then what we do, let's zoom in here so that we're able to place it very well. Zoom. Color will be white. So copy it, copy it, okay, so we have that. Then the next thing is to put the number, copy, you put the number, just put any number that comes to your head. No, this is just a fictional project. You increase the size, increase the size, increase the size. Then we give it that gradient color that we've been using all this while. Yes, give it this. Then we'll include the WhatsApp and the phone icon. WhatsApp and phone icon, but I can just put only WhatsApp. But I believe I have okay, this WhatsApp. I'm supposed to have a phone icon here. Okay, because I'm trying to make this video not too long, not you, young man. I'll just make use of only WhatsApp, but you can download a phone icon. Let's go to PNG Wing, download the phone icon. Let's just, for the sake of this, let's just use a WhatsApp, even though the version is not what it's supposed to be. So this, yes, we'll remove the background from this shape. It's not exactly the same icon, but you can get something similar. The idea is try as much as possible that what you're working with is closely related to what we have here. How many minutes? 22 minutes. So we're virtually done with our design. It's just some few more editing that we can do. So like this now, let's add that stroke. I want the stroke to be much now. It seems okay. Now what we'll do is let's bring in a shape. Come here, young man. Centralize you and take it to the back. Take this two to the back.
21 days CLP at 9:30.
Back. Then take this to the back. Something like this. So we've been able to replicate this design, virtually gotten it. It's just for you to do some finishing touch, you know, and get your work on nicely put. But we've been able to achieve virtually everything basically. So this, you can stretch the background to the right, so it matches this shape, right? And you can do the same thing for these are services. But these are services now. Think how we do it is we improve both way. See 30. So everything, you have to be cautious of your alignment. Let's increase it so that you get to the end. Yes, I have something like this. So we've been able to replicate this design virtually. So this, let's take this to the back. So voila. So with that, we've come to the end of our tutorial. Do let me know if you've learned something, and I will see you in tomorrow's video. I remain Kingsley Nwankwo. Thank you for subscribing, and see you.